And Prof, before you are participants, facilitators, sponsors of the Data Science Africa 2017. We've been here since Monday, 17th of July, and today is the workshop. Today and tomorrow is the workshop, and we have attracted over 120 participants, and I would like, without wasting much time, I would like to welcome the program chair, Shira Maina, from Dedan Kimathi, University of Technology, to give you an overview of activities that have transpired since Monday and what is ahead of us before you officially open the occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dina, for that introduction, and also to the VC of Nelson Mandela for hosting this event here and for giving us the opportunity to use your facilities, and also the warm welcome we've received. Over the last few days, we've been engaged in a lot of hard work. A lot of the people you see in front of you have been learning, been introduced to a lot of new data science methodology from leading experts from all over the world. It's quite an international feel when you look at the audience here. We are from several countries: England, Kenya, Uganda, of course, Tanzania. We have people from the Netherlands and other countries, Nigeria, of course. I remember Nigeria. So our aim is really to introduce students to cutting-edge machine learning and data science methods, and to show them that they can actually apply these things to problem solving in Africa, in our context, and actually produce solutions that can be used all over the world. So actually, after the first 3 days of learning, there is also now, we now move on to 2 more days of actually seeing the products that actually researchers and practitioners have produced using data science methods that we were introducing in the first 3 days. So that's just a brief overview of what we have. And we really thank you for allowing us to come to your institution. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shira. I now welcome the Vice Chancellor of Nelson Mandela, Professor Caroline Jul.
Good morning, everyone. Karibuni sana Tanzania. Yeah. You are very much welcome to this beautiful country. I don't know how many of you are here for the very first time. Oh, quite a many. If you had informed Dina early enough, we would have organized a red carpet that is usually set for politicians so that you can walk over a red carpet as you come for the first time to visit us. Nevertheless, we welcome you, and we hope that the time that you will be spending here will make you know us, understand us, and forge stronger ties with us. As I have been introduced, my name is Caroline Jul. I'm the acting Vice Chancellor for this institution. This is a very new institution. If I know that people are coming from universities such as Swansea, from institutions that are very old. We are just 6 years old, so that means we are still being babysitted by our mothers. And having 150 people sitting with us here, minds, these are minds, and these are not just minds, these are good minds. Sitting together in this workshop and also participating in the summer school. And this is actually represented by about 12 nations. This is actually what we are designed to be. A convergence of minds to discuss issues, science, engineering, technology, and innovation, to be able to solve problems that they are first locally, our own communities, but also African continent and beyond. And I take this opportunity to really welcome you here. I'm very glad that as the planning of this summer school and conference was being done, it considered the period of Nelson Mandela Week. This is a week that we call it Nelson Mandela Science, Engineering, Technology and Innovation Week. We have it every year. And we have several activities that happen in this week, including public lectures, open week and exhibitions, annual scientific conferences, seminars, etc. Even some community work happens in this week. And we are glad that you came, and you came at this time when there's also other similar activities happening which are related to workshops, seminars, summer schools, etc. Now, as when I was being introduced to the workshop, data science, and realizing as a scientist also the fact that if you're doing anything in Africa related to science, one major handicap is actual availability of data. I can only talk about that, especially from my own field, where I do research in water and environment. And if you want the data, past data, to be able to draw any conclusions that are long-standing, you find that you have gaps. Data are missing. But the development of science and engineering and technology that has made it possible that data can be collected by various methods, including cell phones. Just like the M-Pesa, the money phone, I don't know what you call the mobile phone, but mobile money has caused a tremendous effect in this continent. The availability of all these tools that can assist Africa to have consistent data collection will assist very much development and eventually being able to use scientific data more effectively. So I'm very glad that first of all, you're training people how to use data science methods to deal with data in various areas. And I encourage people to use various tools to collect data, especially when you're doing research in this continent, and make sure that you deposit your data somewhere where it can actually be found, because a lot of data that have been collected cannot be found. You have to do a lot of work to be able to get data in this continent. So I'm very, very glad that this is actually focusing on very pertinent issue, especially how to manage large amounts of data. We have here at Mandela, we have what they call supercomputer. Dina knows better how to use this, but I'm sure that it also has to be, probably because of the capacity to do this kind of processing. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm from water. I'm not from ICT. And I have also been told that this has happened, this conference, this workshop and seminar and the summer school has been organized by various people, but there are individuals, there are institutions that have made it possible for us to congregate here and carry on with the workshop. And I would like, as the Vice Chancellor, to mention some, as they appear in a document that I have, as a sign of appreciation for the contributions that they've made. There is the Health Informatics Group from Swansea University. And they have supported us for this activity. There is the ARM company. This is a leading company in microprocessor, intellectual property. Similarly, they have actually contributed to this workshop and summer school. The World Academy of Sciences, TWS, has also contributed some grant to be able to assist in traveling. There is also our own Center of Excellence known as CREATES. This is a World Bank Center of Excellence, CREATES, that has also contributed to enable this workshop to take place. The United Nations Global Pulse Lab in Kampala, Uganda, similarly they have contributed to allow travel and accommodation. Amazon Machine Learning Research Laboratory, similarly, they have supported this conference, and I'm also informed that Amazon is represented in this conference by Professor Neil Lawrence and Dr. Ralph Hebrich. Do you say Hebrich? Hebrich. You are very much welcome, and thank you for supporting this workshop. Similarly, we do have, there's one more person that is mentioned here from Amazon, Dr. Andreas Damiano. Is he around? Oh, thank you very much, Damiano, yes. Facebook Artificial Intelligence Research Lab, they are also here, and they're represented by Dr. Mustafa. Where is yes, Mustafa, you are welcome. Did I forget somebody? Huh? Apple, yes. Where is Apple around here? Oh, these are the people that make fantastic machines, especially if you're rich enough. And also, yeah.
Yeah, we have Global Pulse.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. John from Global Pulse.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Makerere University.
Yeah.
Oh, these are our big brothers.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the first university in East Africa, by the way. So they have a lot of respect from everybody. Being first is not a simple job. It's not a simple thing. Yeah.
And,
Okay.
Sheffield University.
Sheffield University. Mike. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Who is coming from very far place? Huh? DRC. DRC is not very far. Aust, our fellow university. By the way, we have 3 universities in this continent that are structured very similarly, and it is Nelson Mandela, but there is also Aust. This is in Abuja, Nigeria, and the 2IE, which is in Burkina Faso. We don't have any representative from Burkina Faso here? No. From Sudan, yes, we have a person from Sudan. Professor from Sudan, you are very much welcome. In fact, let me talk a little bit to my brothers in the continent. We do lack the critical mass of brains to cause change in our own little countries. But when we pull our brains together to deal with the issues, we are able to achieve a lot. So I think we should take this message that we need to increase collaborations between us. It's very easy for African universities to find that they're collaborating with everybody in Europe and the US, and they have very little collaboration across the borders. This we have to change if we want to actually transform, and our universities have to transform. There is no way we are going to face the future without the transformation. There's no way we are going to face the future while we are working towards it facing the past. We need to change. So we need to change, especially in terms of collaboration. Scientists should collaborate, and we should design our futures so that we start working for those futures. So that the futures don't just happen by accident, but actually happen because we have designed them to happen the way we want them to happen. And this is how we can actually see our continent transforming. This continent which is blessed with so much, including you as a formidable human resource capacity in the continent. So, thank you very much for coming. I just wanted to know who has traveled the farthest to be able to reach here. Malta. Yeah? Okay. Where are you coming from? I'm from DRC. DRC is very close, my friend. you can walk there. But it takes. Okay. Now Right. Yeah. That part I was forgetting. Traveling in Africa can actually be really an issue. So it took him 3 days to come here. And 3 days you can go around the globe, I don't know how many times, So. But nevertheless, we recognize that. He has traveled the longest. Yes, please. South Africa is very close, my friend. 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm there. So Actually, I can go and come back the same day.
Cupertino, California.
California, probably. California is far. Any other person who says I'm actually from very far lands? So we clap for the guy who comes from very far, California, and the guy who traveled the longest, DRC, although you can walk there. Yeah, thank you very, very much. Now, with that note, I declare the workshop on data science officially opened, and thank you very much. Sorry, I have to leave. This is very badly show that I open and leave.
There is an environmental session you want to attend.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
What time is that? Tomorrow.
So we'll quickly get into the program, and I think we have our first keynote by Athanasius.